Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Wednesday, the 16th of March, and this is our daily recap. And the Fed decision has come and gone. It's been a very, very wild, headline-driven day in the Fed. First, in the markets, in the Fed. First of all, I want to point out Monday we put a low in, we gapped up, we trapped everybody, and now we have started squeezing people who are short. This market has become into a big resistance area. We gapped up today overnight on China markets up huge on a reversal in China. China saying they are now willing to have China companies be IPO outside of China, and they're done with their tech beatdown. If this is true, we saw some big moves in some of these stocks. That's good for them. Additionally, here we had the Ukraine 15-point peace negotiation put out by Russia, which Ukraine came out and said, that's Russia, that's not our agreement. We had a spike on that, we came down. Then we had the big news. At 2 o'clock, we had the Fed decision here, a 0.25 rate hike as expected. Expect a rate hike every month moving forward. I think there's 7 more meetings left this year. If this holds, on top of that, they'll start running off the balance sheet probably in May, assuming the world doesn't go to hell. Remember, we now have a month and a half before the next Fed meeting. A lot can happen. So here's the initial reaction down. We were patient. We bought this dip hard, made great money on the way back up, came all the way back up into the highs. And here we are with 20 minutes to go on 432 and this long downtrend here. We're pushing up right against it. You had a nice short squeeze here. You caught the market, you've pushed up. If this holds, tomorrow I would look for a push higher. I would watch this area right into here, this 441 area. It catches the top of this candle. Your 50 days coming down there, and we'll see. You break above this, we can break this series of lower highs, and that is very important, something we really want to do on this market. In the meantime, the Qs had a nice bounce today, up to the 21-day for the first time in a while. IWM put a nice bounce in. The VIX here getting smashed all the way back to the 50-day. Bonds not doing much. So we have a lot going on, but overall the market remains strong and looks good here at this point. And where we go from here is the big question after this nice 2-day bounce. Snow had a big candle today, just happened to be looking at that. But really, we talk about NVIDIA and AMD pre-market, they've led. Look at this 2-day move on NVIDIA to the 50-day. It's breaking above this downtrend. If this holds and it can get above the 50-day, that could be good for a very good trade. AMD to the 200-day above there, we'd look for a move to the 50-day. Again, nice 2-day bounce on both of these here. Tesla today, again, you know, I sound like a broken record. Where did Tesla stop? We're live in the room when we're shooting this video. Where did Tesla stop, guys, today? 837, right? We called that out pre-market. It stopped right at the 21-day, right? The 21-day again. This thing right now, until it can clear the 21-day and close above it with volume, not just on it, it's stuck. By the way, if you're not paying attention, 837 was our sell number this morning going into this. Okay, so we watched that. Outside of that, what else was strong today? China names. I did show NVIDIA. We did that. JD, massive move. We talked about it pre-market that it had a gap to fill here. Pushed up, filled that gap. Yeah, I managed to lose a little bit of money on JD today. Don't ask. Happens. Baba, big move. Baidu, big move. All these China names moving big, right? Nice moves there. What else? The banks today. JP Morgan, strong on the highs. Wells Fargo, not off the highs, not quite as strong. Energy, crude, getting beaten down here. Okay, same thing with a lot of the commodities. X trying to hold in, couldn't. FCX as well, but they're holding in the game. Nothing's really changed here at this point. So as we go forward this week, we see how we handle the overnight session. Remember, we're still in a big time headline risk environment. But if this holds, this market's in position to push. If we get a peace deal or a ceasefire, that is meaningful. This market, it will rage off of this news, and I'd keep an eye on that. You're asking me what I did today. What did I do today? I traded TQQs for a little win. I had a nice trade on NVIDIA, lost a couple cents on JD, and I made all my money trading the ES futures today, and that was really where my bread and butter, and I had a great day on those. So with that said, I wish you guys a wonderful night. Tomorrow's Thursday. It is St. Patty's Day, so just as an FYI, We do have our webinar tomorrow for those who are members with us, and I'll catch you guys bright and early in the morning at 9. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.